Hey, good afternoon, almost evening, folks. I'm going to read Exodus chapter 15 to catch up, like I did with Genesis, to catch up for today's reading. Tonight's reading is Exodus chapter 15. Here we go. Then sang Moses and the children of Israel this song unto the Lord, and spake, saying, I will sing unto the Lord, for he hath triumphed gloriously. The horse and his rider hath he thrown into the sea. Hey, that used to be a children's song at my home church 30 years ago. I don't think anyone sings that song anymore, but that used to be a kid Sunday school song back in the day. The Lord is my strength and song, and he has become my salvation. He is my God, and I will prepare him a habitation, my father's God, and I will exalt him. The Lord is a man of war. Well, stop there. The Lord is a man of war. Man, small m, man, but God is not human. The Lord is not human, but he's called a man of war. The Lord is his name. Now, Lord is his name. That is that could be Lord as in Yahweh, and a lot of people call him Jehovah, besides the Jehovah's Witnesses, or that the name another name, another Hebrew name, excuse me, is Elohim, or it could be Adonai, and I hope I got this correct, that Adonai is the name used in Exodus chapter 15:3. Hopefully, it could be Yahweh as well. Verse 4, Pharaoh's chariots and his hosts hath he cast into the sea. His chosen captains also are drowned in the Red Sea. The Red Sea. The depths have covered them. They sank unto the bottom as a stone. Thy right hand, O Lord, it's become glorious, has become glorious in power. Thy right hand, O Lord, hath dashed in pieces the enemy. And in the greatness of thine excellency, thou hast overthrown them that rose against thee, who sentest forth thy wrath, which consumed them as stubble. With the blast of thy nostrils, the waters were gathered together. The flood stood upright as a heap, and the depths were congealed in the heart of the sea. The enemy said, I will pursue, I will overtake, I will divide the spoil. My lust shall be satisfied upon them. I will draw my sword. My hand shall destroy them. Thou didst blow with thy wind. The sea covered them. They sank as lead in the mighty waters. Who is like unto thee, O Lord, among the gods? Small g. Who is like thee, glorious in holiness, fearful but in praises, doing wonders? Thou stretchest out thy right hand, the earth swallowed them. Thou in thy mercy hast led forth the people which thou hast redeemed. Thou hast guided them in thy strength unto thy holy habitation. The people shall hear and be afraid. Sorrow shall take hold on the inhabitants of Palestine. Palestine. Then the dukes of Edom shall be amazed. Interesting. The word dukes is in there. For verse 15. Let's see if there's another word. Verse 15. Dukes. No word. No substitution. Then the dukes of Edom shall be amazed. The mighty men of Moab, troubling, shall take hold upon them. All the inhabitants of Canaan shall melt away. Fear and dread shall fall upon them. By the greatness of thine arm they shall be as still as a stone, till thy people pass over, O Lord, till the people pass over, which thou hast purchased. Thou shalt bring them in and plant them in the mountain of thine inheritance, in the place, O Lord, which thou hast made for thee to dwell in the sanctuary, O Lord, which thy hands have established. The Lord shall reign forever and ever. For the horse of Pharaoh went in with his chariots and with his horsemen unto the sea, and the Lord brought again the waters of the sea upon them. But the children of Israel went on dry land in the midst of the sea. Miriam the prophetess, interesting, the sister of Aaron, took a timbrel in her hand, and all the women went out after her with timbrels and with dances. Miriam answered them, sing ye to the Lord, for he has triumphed gloriously, the horse and his rider have they thrown into the sea. So Moses brought Israel from the Red Sea, and they went out into the wilderness of Shur. And they went 3 days in the wilderness and found no water. When they came to Marah, they could not drink of the waters of Marah, for they were bitter. Therefore, the name of it was called Marah. The word Marah means verse 23. It's called bitter, the bitter land. Therefore, the name of that land, or bitter water, the bitter river. It was called Marah, Marah. The people murmured against Moses, saying, what shall we drink? He cried unto the Lord, and the Lord showed him a tree, which when he had cast into the waters, the waters were made sweet. There he made for them a statute and an ordinance, and there he proved them, saying, if thou wilt diligently hearken to the voice of the Lord thy God, and wilt do that which is right in his sight, and will give ear to his commandments, and keep all his statutes, I will put none of these diseases upon thee, which I have brought upon the Egyptians, for I am the Lord that healeth thee. They came to Elim, where were 12 wells of water, and 70 palm trees, and they encamped there by the waters. Okay, that's Exodus chapter 15 to catch up for today.